So this is what I've been really thinking about this week. You know, the truth is there's a lot of people who want to start their own business. They want to start their own side hustle. They want to start their own remote work. And let me ask you this. Have you guys ever thought about doing those things? And chances are you're not alone, because according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, self-employment is expected to grow from 9.6 million in 2018 to 10.3 million in 2026. So there's almost an 8% growth when it comes in terms of people being more self-employed and starting their own things. So you want more scientific data? I got you. There's a rising trend of Instagram posts from entrepreneurs who paint the dream life through corny ass generic motivational quotes. They're pictures from working from the beaches of Bali, right? And thirst traps on Instagram where they're showing ton of cleavage and it's just some generic quote at the bottom. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. But is this what an entrepreneur is really like? Is this the life of the boss life, right? And so the truth is, what no one does tell you, because probably would not get a lot of views, is what no one tells you is that it requires more discipline running your own business than working a typical 9 to 5. Here are some examples of what I mean by this, right? When you are an independent contractor or you have your own line of work, no one is watching over your shoulder about getting your work done, right? Like, no one is holding you accountable. You're expected to hold yourself accountable. Second thing, you're also expected to withhold your own taxes. If you're not very tax savvy, you can get thrown in jail for that. Third thing, the concept of stability, unless you're on some sort of retainer, you have to get rid of the mindset of a stable paycheck. That will perhaps come in time after you grow your business a lot more. But dude, when you are an independent contractor, you can't rely on a stable check. It's kind of like a eat what you kill type of thing. And there's a trade-off, right? Especially if you're going into some sort of independent contracting work, right? You get the flexibility of doing what you want, but at the same time, you're given a lot more responsibility of what you need to do. And so there is no stable paycheck. Your work is entirely based off yourself, your performance, your fulfillment, and your impact to your clients, customers, or their businesses, right? So starting, what I've realized, and I've talked about it with my friends behind closed doors, is that starting a business actually requires more responsibility, not less. And I hope people kind of realize that with the responsibility comes the flexibility. So if you're already struggling to make the meetings on time, staying organized, struggle with solution-based thinking, you might want to reconsider starting a business or going down the hustle life. Because the truth is, chances are you probably don't want to start a business. Starting a business isn't something that you want. It's really finding work that can sustain your ideal lifestyle and things that you actually care about. So chances are, if you don't like your current job and you're just like, man, Kevin, honestly, I hate driving into work in traffic. I don't like talking to people. I also want to work wherever I want, like location wise, and have that location independence. Well, it doesn't mean, hey, start a business. Sometimes we jump the gun way too quick. It might be, hey, maybe is there a possibility that I can go remote at my current job? Is there a possibility that I can go remote at another job? Can I find some sort of remote work? And I think a lot of time what we really want isn't necessarily starting our own thing, because it's like raising a kid. But really, at the end of the day, it's more of finding a business or finding a stream of income that can support your ideal lifestyle. By the way, if you guys want to check out the show notes, I actually left this conversation that me and my friends had behind closed doors. So make sure to check that out. I'll leave the link below for the show notes. Well, guys, that is the weekly hustle. I hope you enjoyed this week.